So in completing the square, this is part 1, where the coefficient in front of the x squared term is squared itself. So we have something that looks like this on the left-hand side of the equation. A squared x squared plus 2abx. And so here we have something. Here's our first example. 16x squared plus 7x is equal to 12 on the other side of the equation. Normally it would be on the left-hand side, but we've moved it over to the right-hand side. And you'll see this when we're trying to solve for x typically. Now the question is how do I deal with something like this? Well, if the coefficient is squared, then we notice that we can set up something like this, where the parentheses ax plus b quantity squared is equal to a squared x squared plus 2abx. And so the b squared will be put over on the other side of the equation next to 12. So here is what we set up, right? A squared is equal to 16, which implies that a is equal to 4. Also, 2ab is equal to 7, which implies that b is equal to 7 over 2 times 4, which is 7/8. And thus, b squared, which we're adding to the other side of the equation, is 49 over 64. So our equation ultimately looks like this. Parentheses 4x plus 7/8 quantity squared is equal to 12 plus 49 over 64. Notice whatever we do on one side of the equation, we have to do on the other side of the equation. So this is part 1, where in fact we have a squared coefficient in front of the x squared. In the next series, I'm going to show you part 2, where we have probably a prime number in front of the x squared, and what do we do then?